Happy Friday. Heidi just realized Dad left. She's starting to complain. This is going to be many topics. I wrote down a little list of things the last few days that I want to hit upon. So that's going to be the title, many topics. But today, I did a happy fat girl dance. Why do you suppose I did? Several months ago, remember when I ordered those 2 bathing suits and a couple sizes too small for me? Today, I was putting socks away before going to the Y. I had laundry to put away. And I saw the one peeking out, because I have them shoved behind my socks in my sock drawer. I saw one peeking out. I'm like, I wonder if I can fit into that yet. I wore a new bathing suit today. Slipped right on. I was so excited. It has like the comb boobies. I felt like Madonna from the 80s, because every time I looked down I was like, boop. So I had to, adjust everything. And, but it was wonderful. It was my pretty paisley one. It's the first bathing suit I've worn that doesn't have like a skirt or anything in a long time. So marvelous. I was so ecstatic. When I got to the pool, I'm like, Brenda, look, bathing suit fits finally. So that was exciting. And then, let's see, let's go back. Wednesday, we had a family dinner. If any of you guys were on Facebook, you saw a picture. My cousin Jonathan and his wife Beatrice and daughter Evelyn, I want to say, were here visiting from Seattle. I hadn't seen Jonathan since he was a little kid. And he's 5 years younger, he's 40. And his brother, Jeremy, who's a little bit younger than that. And then my cousin Barb and a whole bunch of us got together. Some of them went to the zoo. We met him to eat after. We all got together at Golden Corral. It was so nice to visit with him and meet his wife and daughter. And he is a pastor. He's a Lutheran pastor out in Seattle. He also works in the prison systems and stuff like that. He was in Brooklyn for, I think he told me 12 years, 14 years, something like that. He's the one, his dad, their last name is Priest. So he's a pastor priest. Because when we were young, his father was always the one we asked to do the prayer at our like family meals and stuff for get-togethers. So in my mind, his father was a priest because his last name was Priest. He wasn't, but in my mind he was. Because he was Joseph Priest. So it was fun catching up with them. And then, let's see, we crossed it off my list. Check. Then yesterday, me and my friend Nikki went to the movies. We went to go see Transformers, which I enjoyed. Right as we were getting there and I was getting my root beer, my phone rang and it was my cousin going, hey, what are you doing? Ronnie, my cousin Ronnie that I'm in business with. I'm like, I'm not home right now. What do you need? And he goes, well, I was hoping you and Uncle Neil could go down and pick up some supplies at that place in South Bend. I said, I can't at the moment, but maybe if you call Uncle Neil, maybe he will. I'm with a friend. He goes, what are you doing? I said, get ready to go to a movie. So when I got out of the movie and got home, I then picked up Dad. And him and I went together. Because Dad could not remember where that place was. So we did that. And then I called Ronnie and said, we have the stuff. Are you at the shop? Where are you at? So he was going to Redbud, the motocross place, to pick up his fifth wheel camper. And the guys were out there picking up some of our toilets. So I said, well, let's meet you out there, and which was fun. You saw the little video of me filming back in there. That's what was yesterday. Because at first I didn't film. I'm like, I'm filming back here. I've never been back here. So we'd been back there a few days before. It was trash city because there was trash everywhere. But they got all the trash picked up, and everything's getting all back to normal out there. But it was cool driving all back through the property and stuff. I never realized how big it was. They have a lot of property. So that was fun. I found that interesting. Then at the end of the video when we're getting ready to go out, I cut off the video. I'm like, oh, let's go out. And the gate was shut. And I'm like, crap. So we had to do a U-turn drive back in, back around, find my cousin talking to Kurt with where the toilet truck was with all the toilets on it. I'm like, how do we get out? The gate's shut now. He goes, there's another gate right over here that should be open. I'm like, okay. I'm like, we're locked in. So that was fun. And then also yesterday, Dad's Navy friend DeLucci got in town. Him and his wife, Christine, because when we were talking about him coming home from Redbud, and we see his blue truck in our driveway, so I pull up around him and pull on my spot, and we're like, we're sorry we haven't got a hold of you. Dad called and left you a message. We had to go make a work run. And we'd stopped and got Chinese food on the way home because Dad and I, neither one of us had eaten. We were starving. It was like 5 o'clock at night. And I ate popcorn at the movie theater, but that was it. So, talked to them for a little bit. Dad's heading out there now to the campground to hang out with them. I'm going to go out tomorrow night. We'll get to that. So they're here till Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. They have their granddaughter Jade with them. She always like, Heidi, you're so cute. She was down talking to Heidi Ho, and as soon as Heidi saw her, Heidi was excited. I think Heidi remembered her because Heidi had met her before. So Heidi was all walking over like all tail wagging, excited. It always cracks me up how Heidi always barks at Nikki's daughter. She always goes, "Rrr," at her. She's like, I'm gonna make her like me someday. Yeah. And what else is going on? So today I woke up, I had one of those days where I woke up going, I don't feel like going to the Y today. I just don't feel like it. I didn't have the gumption. And finally I'm like, screw it, you have to do it. I don't care what you think, you're going to the Y. So, you know, that's when I found my bathing suit and I'm doing the whole happy fat dance, you know, fat girl dance, and got in the pool at 1 o'clock. Was in there till about 3:15. We had about 24 people in our class today, which is a nice class. Usually we range between 15 and 25. That's usually our range. And then days I come home after the Y, I just don't feel like going anywhere. You just feel like bleh. Your muscles are like, no. So I said, Dad, you go on out to the camp. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna go in there and get in the recliner and watch some DVR stuff. I gotta catch up on Big Brother. I only watched like the first 3. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's the one thing I hate about a show. It's on like 2 or 3 times a week. You can get behind very, very quickly. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Oh, when Daryl Workman was here for my party, he brought me a bag. This is how many I have left. I have this many left. He brought me a bag with grape candies in it. I have 1 blow pop left. I had some, how many licks does it take to get to the center of Tootsie Roll Pop? I had to go through the whole thing to think of it. I had some Tootsie Roll Pops, but they're gone. And then some non-laters, which are always, you always feel like you're gonna pull your teeth out, but they're still good. Brock's Fruit Chews. My grandfather used to love the orange ones of these. He'd hide them. Oh, he loved them. And these, which were my favorite, surprisingly enough, these things called Fruities. These little grape Tootsie Rolls, but they're just grape. So good. I'm trying to make them last, so I have them sitting over here in a little stack. Jack, I finally took this bottle of Life Water you left in our refrigerator out in the back room and brought it in here. I've been using it for my pill taking water. These bottles last a long time, especially when you're just taking a sip for pill water, so. I always keep a bottle of water here at my desk. And there's one over there by my bed. I love me some water. I love some water. I think tomorrow, Dad's gonna talk to DeLucci and his wife Christine about, we're gonna take them out to eat. And me and Dad were trying to think of a place. I said, what about Prime Table? It's not real fancy. They got quite a bit of stuff on the menu. So there's good choices. And it's nice. It's a nice restaurant. It's a family restaurant. And the thing about DeLucci and his wife is there are these people who you can't please them easily. So pretty much probably wherever we take them, they're not gonna like. But it is what it is, you know. But I don't know if they're these people who like to try different foods, or if they like Mexican food or So at the Prime table, they have a good mix of everything. If you like a stir fry, they got a stir fry. If you like a gyro, they got a gyro. If you like pork chops, they got pork chops. If you want a hot beef sandwich, they got a hot beef sandwich, dang it. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go in and get ready to watch Big Brother. I hear Heidi walking in behind me. But tell me what you're doing for your weekend, because you know I'm gonna ask, because I always do when I remember. Sometimes I forget. My hair is getting too long. It's starting to get into my eyeballs. It's starting to tickle my ears. No likey. Okay, bye.